Boo. That was absolutely terrifying, as I know. But today's video, to celebrate Halloween almost here, we have the top 5 most demented, scary, spooky, whatever you can think of, themes on roller coasters in the world. Now, I've done a top 5 because I feel like if we got to a top 10, the bottom 3 would not actually be that scary. It'd just be called spooky coaster or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like if we did a 5, then all of them would actually be pretty spooky. So, this is my opinion. If you have a different opinion, tell me in the comments, but don't try and argue, because I really can't be bothered, and I couldn't care less if you know what I mean. And I'm not. But yeah, so I might as well just get right into the list. So yeah, that's my opinion, or whatever. Yeah. Starting off the top 5 is number 5, Nemesis at Alton Towers. This is a B&M invert and was made in 1990s, and it's themed basically to a giant monster being chained down by an authority called Phalanx, and they're basically chaining it down, and it was hard, but they did it, and the track, or the chains, is Nemesis, the ride that you're going on. And there's blood and guts from the station everywhere, and it's pretty weird. There's just sort of blood and guts, and you go inside the monster as the station. It's pretty good. The ride's great, but it's currently getting redone. But I don't know. It's good. It's like you come out of the monster's mouth, which is pretty cool and stuff. It's well themed too. Number 4 is Revenge of the Mummy at Universal Orlando Resort. Now, this ride I actually think is one of the best in the resort, but that's not the point. That's not the point. Controversial opinions can be a different video, so I don't have to come up with another idea. Anyway, this ride is themed to the Mummy series, which is quite a dark, horror-like series, movie series. So you can't really expect much else than the actual movies. So it's dark, it's eerie, it's flashy, it's full of fire, very much full of fire. That's pretty much it. It's just full of loads of effects and spooky, gory mummies or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty well done as well. It looks pretty good. Number 3 is Saw the Ride at Thorpe Park. This ride is my favourite ride at Thorpe Park, because it's not rough or anything. I'm getting stupid, sorry. It's themed to Saw. I think that's about everything I have to say. There's not loads of theming in the outdoor section, but there is in the indoor section, and it is terrifying when you're in there. Yeah, it's themed to Saw, so do your research on that if you want. I'm not. Number 2 is The Wicker Man at Alton Towers. There's a lot of rides from Alton Towers on this list because that place is dark. But this is another one themed to a film franchise like Saw. I'd say Wicker Man is a tad bit less dark than Saw, but the actual, what puts it above is the theming of the ride is better than Saw. So Saw had a really well themed indoor section that's better themed than anything on Wicker Man, but the outdoor section of Wicker Man, or the whole part of the ride, is just better themed than the outside section of Saw. So the theme is much more clear and easier to follow throughout the ride. And the giant Wicker Man statue, which has actual fire, is really cool. All the mist and the light effects are really good. They add to the ride. They make you feel like you're actually in the Wicker Man. One thing is, this is not a family coaster. I've been on it recently. It is not a family coaster. It is so forceful. I've had it in the back row. Not that rough. And even if it was, I don't care about roughness if it's not headbanging. I really couldn't care less. I hate headbanging though. it's not a family coaster. But the actual ride, very well themed, very spooky theme. Obviously, the Wicker Man, very spooky, cult, that sort of thing. Yeah, very spooky. Go out and ride it. It's very good. It's very epic, cool ride. The turns are good. Pacing's good. It's very good. Go out and ride it.
You are now embarking on an on-the-go procedure.
Numero uno is the Smiler at Alton Towers again. This is it's just it's I mean, you look at it from the outside, you'll be like, no, I'm not going on that, no. And then you get on it and you're like, yeah, that's really demented and weird, I don't know why they did that. Like, I mean, it's creative, I guess, because it's not based on an IP. But, I don't know, it's just so weird. Like, it's good, I guess, because it's original and it's creative, but I don't know, it's just creepy. Basically, you're going on like a ride to get corrected because you don't smile enough, and basically 7 arms of the Smiler bot forcing you to smile as you go on the ride. It's like the giggler, the tickler, the laugher, the smiler. I don't know, I know a few of them, but it's just demented and weird and it's just good. And that is the end of the spooky coaster list. A few coasters did not make the list, but this was its top 5 and it's very close. Tell me what you thought in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, bye for now.